What's up guys? Welcome to Prince Sport. This is Hannah. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will get updated every time he uploads a new video. So anyway guys, according to Bill Laimbeer, he said LeBron James is the best player of all time, meaning better than Jordan. And I agree with him. LeBron is more physically better than Jordan. And if Magic Johnson to some people is considered as a better all-around player than Jordan, well guys, LeBron James is Magic Johnson version 2.0. Team per team, I will take the Miami Heat 2012 and Cavs 2016 and 2017 over Bulls 91 and 92 teams. I think LeBron will give Jordan a problem on defense because of his size. LeBron over Jordan, I'm Team LeBron.
Finished product. Now you add that with the rice. Boom. You get your own personal Shaolin style food going on. Hey.
Okay guys, before I will say what I want to say, I just want to share you this. Me and my family is a big LeBron James fan. So I have a younger brother. He is a big LeBron James fan. You know, he kept telling me that he wanna come here in LA just to see LeBron. He said he's gonna save money and then, you know, he's gonna travel here in United States to see LeBron James. And every jersey, every shoes of LeBron James, even though it's so expensive in the Philippines, he don't care. He gonna buy it no matter what. Well, he can afford it. It's because he's an engineer. Okay, so let's go back to the topic. Anyway guys, I like a player that pass the ball, not a players that, you know, they keep shooting and they hurt the chances of winning. LeBron James is a perfect team player for me. Now, I want to see how many of you guys are on LeBron James' side. Or are you a hater? Let's see. LeBron is already better at passing and rebounding than Jordan, and his scoring is always a double digit. Anyway guys, just a little trivia. I was a Dwayne Wade fan first, but after 2014 I became a LeBron James fan, and because of LeBron James, me and my husband found each other. Okay, let's go back. Okay, his all-around games is by far superior than most players. So guys, comment down below if you are agree on my side instead of Team Jordan. This is really so annoying. So, oh, look at that. Did you see that?
Take some feathers off.
With the savings rates offered at some banks, money.
Look at that scenery. Look at that beautifulness. Something coronavirus cannot stop. California is always beautiful. It's not urban beautiful like New York, but it's beautiful nevertheless, even on a nice sunny day. All right, to respond back to what she just said, my rebuttal towards that. Listen, this debate will go on for God knows how long, But there's no way in hell um, those claims that Bill Laimbeer said means that he's better than Jordan just because he believes LeBron is more faster and stronger. Those claims are it's not valid claims to say why you think a certain player is better than another player. I do believe Bill Laimbeer has a little bit of bias because keep in mind he played against Jordan and his team beat Jordan more times than Jordan beat his. And there's a rivalry towards that. So there's some things about Bill Laimbeer that he can never admit, and there's some things that he could never uh, go out on national TV and say, especially about Jordan. Um, I know for a fact that he's one of the Pistons that don't like Michael Jordan. I think it's several ones that disapprove or don't like of Jordan. But I do understand where he's coming from on the flip side of that because keep in mind when you play against somebody and you keep beating them, and you have a constant plan of beating them, you're going to look differently upon them based upon what everybody else says against that certain player. Now, for a guy like Charles Barkley to say, Jordan's the best because he couldn't beat Jordan. So it makes sense for him to say something like that, But it doesn't make sense for Bill Laimbeer to say something like that. But I want to ether some of the things he said. Okay, he said the Bulls beat the Pistons when everybody was old. A lot of those guys on your team was in their late 20s. Now, I'm not going to use that as an excuse to why you couldn't beat the Bulls again in the playoffs. You just got outbeat that time. They came of age, and they were ready to beat you guys. There was nothing you could do to stop them at that point. Jordan figured you out. You finally figured out a way to beat you. And, the sour grapes. It's basically sour grapes to why you can't beat Jordan that year. Keep in mind that team, I give you one advantage. That team was beat up a little bit, the Detroit Pistons, but you still had enough to go at Jordan and possibly beat him, but you just wasn't ready. Bulls came of age. Pippen was the X factor that you guys couldn't figure out. And Jordan didn't came into the game playing a team game like LeBron. He was more of an individual player, so that's how you figure that you could beat him is by making him play more of a individual game because you would pit like 3 or 4 guys against Jordan, and if he was getting past you guys, like you admit, you would knock him on his butt. So this proves right then that era was a tough era when you taking elbows and you getting smacked to the ground all the time. It's something that a lot of today's players wouldn't be able to put up with. But Jordan put up with it. And Jordan was one injury, one hit away to probably his career being ended. And Detroit Pistons could have possibly ended Michael Jordan's career. And he had to go up against that. So they couldn't beat Jordan physically or mentally. Jordan was just too above that. I mean, his team beat the Bulls, but at the same time, keep in mind that it took them to be a whole team to stop Jordan. I repeat, the whole team. They had to get physical with him to beat him because they couldn't beat him when it comes to just flat out playing basketball. That's a fact. He was better than everybody on the Detroit Pistons, the whole team. And you can't say that for a guy like number 23 that plays for the Lakers. He's been stopped without being triple teamed or double teamed. I mean, he mentally broke down by just having guys talk trash to him sometimes. No, now don't get that wrong. I'm not saying he's all-time great, nothing like that. But there's no way you could rank him above Jordan. I mean, that aspect alone kind of takes you out the picture. And if we're going to talk about Jordan coming late to the game and didn't realize how to play a team game before LeBron, that's kind of stupid, because you got to take everything, your whole career into factor. not just your failures. You know, if that was the case, you know how haters use the logic against LeBron that, oh, his career ended in 2010. No, last time I checked, he was still playing, right? So if you're still playing, you have time to make history. So with that being said, Jordan tops LeBron easily. I'm not going to even get to the dominance because you already know. Peace.